Hey, welcome to Lady Hypnotic 6 Tarot, Cancer. This is your girl Nikita, come to give you a reading. This reading is from the 17th through to the 23rd of January 2022. How y'all doing? Hope this video finds you well. And this is going to be a little difference in this reading. So if you like your reading, please thumbs up, like, share, comment down below. It'd be lovely to read your views. Click on that notification bell. You will know as and when I've posted videos, but not before you have subscribed, okay? Take what resonates, what don't, leave the rest alone. I'm not going to resonate with everybody each and every time. Please check your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus signs, as they may pertain to you also, okay? Sorry about the lighting, but the message is more important than the light. There's nothing I could do about it because the sun comes in and it goes out again and all of that stuff. And if you're wondering what's on this side, this is my book of notes. So once I've done your reading, I can write down the heading and what have you. So I'll take notes here. Okay. So first and foremost here, on this side, you can see lots of different coloured cards. And these cards here, thank you. These cards here, they're about your past, you know, questions that you may want to ask your partner, or it's about your relationships with people, you know, about your past, random things about you, life, relationship, intimacy, and about you. Do you get what I mean? So it's just when we communicate with each other, you know, the communication's always based on the things that you like. You know, it's just redundant now. It's just based on the things that you like, the things that you like eating, how tall are you? Do you get what I mean? Just basic questions. So maybe there is some questions here that they're intimacy questions. They're a tool for a deeper connection in conversations with partners. Do you see what I mean? So if you don't have a partner, maybe you could write it down, note to self. Do you get what I mean? That kind of thing. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the life question. Okay, it says, how do you like to be comforted when you feel down? Okay, so think about that. How would you like, and it depends on the situation, yes, I understand, but these are things that, you know, that'd be nice for somebody to know. Yeah. The next one is about relationships. Okay, what have been or remain to be the biggest points of contention in our relationship or in your past relationships? How should you work on it, or how should you work on it best for it not to happen again in another relationship? Yeah. So a random one is to tell the person about your goals or your personal dream you have that you've never shared with anyone. Yeah. These are just nice questions to know instead of the basic, as I said, you know. It's a good tools to have, and I will incorporate them in my readings. Not all, but, you know, I will from time to time. And then it's about you, okay? When did you realise you were in love? What concluded that you was in love with somebody in the past? Or, you know, what's your definition? What's your definition of love? How do you know it's love and not an infatuation? How do you know it's love and it's not ecstatic? How do you know it's love and it's not just lust? Do you get what I mean? You know? So your past. What do you wish you could go back and tell yourself 10 years from now? Think about it. These are good questions. Good questions. And last but not least, intimacy, okay? Describe your first kiss. How was it? How did it make you feel? You know, these things we don't evaluate because we just think, you know, yeah, okay, a kiss with everybody is different. But your first kiss, how did that feel? Because when you are actually with the one, you should feel that same way. Do you see what I mean? So there you have it. Okay, guys. There you have it. So those were your questions. Consider it, like, you know, in your questionings or in your dates or what have you. Just nice to have something different to ask about, rather than, you know, what food do you like? What food don't you like? You know, do you like big women? Do you like small women? You know, those are not, you know, that's neither here nor there. We all grow old, you know, in time, and our bodies change all the time. You know, it just helps. Okay. Alrighty, so the Psychic Tarot, let's see what the Oracle has for you. Spirit Gods and Guides, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. What is the message that you have for Cancer? Thank you. Universe, we have 21, the Universe. One more, please. We'll do 2 cards here. And it's given me a plethora of cards. So I'm just going to take the first one that I see on top, which is that one. Or maybe, you know, I've been told to keep it there. I've been told to keep it there. Okay, so first and foremost, you have Universe, okay? Sorry, excuse the dog. We have transformation. So death, transformation, okay? And then we have disconnected and boredom, yeah? So it's somewhere, you know, we are full force into the Mercury retrograde at this present moment in time. Started on the 14th. We was in the shadow period for at least 2 weeks. And then on the 14th, the Mercury retrograde was in full effect, okay? So, yeah, so some of y'all may experience arguments, breakups, misunderstandings, you know, a big disconnect in some way, all right? So we start off with the Universe. We start off with the Universe, okay, which is the world, all right? You've come far on your journey, and it's time to be rewarded for your efforts. This card symbolizes completion, triumph, peace, liberation, and fulfillment. Everything you've strived for is within your reach. Meet it halfway and grab it. The Universe is the last of the major arcanas and reflects the work that you've accomplished on your travels. But more importantly, it represents the wisdom that you've gained along the way. You should now honor and acknowledge the truly wonderful soul that you are, and accept the vital part that you played in the bigger scheme of life. The world is yours to command, and you're free to travel in whatever direction your heart desires. You're connected to everything in the cosmos. The Universe card is a reminder that the same energy making up the stars in the sky, the same energy that's cruising through the universe, is in each and every individual. In ancient times, many believed that each star was the soul of one person. They also believed that these souls shined so brightly to guide others through the darkness. And so too can your wise soul, okay? So a lot of you, you know, that goes hand in hand with the transformation. A lot of you have made, you know, you've changed, you've grown spiritually. Do you get what I mean? And 2022, that's what it's all about, is revisiting, you know, the past issues, the past problems, the past self-evaluation, and seeing the growth. Do you see what I mean? The forward movement. You can't live in the past. You can only go back there to reflect and see how far you've come. And you've come pretty far, and you've made transformations. Do you see what I mean? Certain decisions that you make in life, You wouldn't have made the same now. You wouldn't have made the same decisions in the past. You see what I mean? That's growth. That's maturing. So a lot of you are maturing. Transformation. Okay. So as I said, it's a death card. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, or this could be somewhere thereof near your energy. Okay. So it says, at time endings is close at hand. Don't resist the abrupt changes that are suddenly happening in your life. As I said, there's a disconnect. You're bored with a situation, so there's a disconnect here. Okay, time for a change. Happening in your life. These could be taking place in your personal life, relationships, business, or career. You have the Strength and the Transformation card. Asks you to have courage, to know that renewal follows every conclusion. This card comes forth to remind you that the death of an old way of thinking and believing must occur before you can move forward on your new path. Transformation is all about the ebb and flow of life cycles. Nothing in this life remains motionless. It don't. Everything is on its way to somewhere. Accept the changes, and opportunity will come to expand you in more ways than you could ever imagine. You could live in the past. It's time to move on. In order to take the next positive step, you should look closely at your life and ask yourself, are these or are there those loose ends that need tying up? Are there people in your life to whom you need to express yourself to? What needs to be complicated? Hold on. What needs to be completed? Sorry, what needs to be completed? Something on the page. What needs to be completed so I can have a fresh start? When you do so, you'll have a strong and more reinforced foundation to carry you through the new beginnings that await you. Okay, fantastic. So yes, so it's disconnection from the things that you're now bored of. Whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job, it doesn't matter what it is. There's certain things in your life that has come to an end. And it has to end. Nothing lasts forever. Where there's a beginning, there's always an ending. Do you see what I mean? So that's a great, you know, I quite like that. Do you see what I mean? Things are about to turn around for you for the better. Reflect back on what you've learnt already. Do you see what I mean? And make that transformation. It's only you that can do that. Okay? Let's see what Kipper has to say. Kipper, what is the information you have for the star sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs? Thank you. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, some of y'all may have had some financial difficulty, okay? We've got poverty here. Okay, but I feel like there's something coming here that is rightfully yours. Stay within your truth and stay, you know, stay loyal. Do you see what I mean? And I feel like there is going to be some sort of unexpected money coming into you or the family, which makes, you know, makes things change. Okay. Maybe the ending of this month, coming up to the end of this month. Now, Mercury retrograde is not all bad. It's not. It's just there to open our eyes to, you know, to learn, you know, past mistakes, you know, that kind of thing. Revisit, you know, reevaluate. Do you see what I mean? So it's just like when you're in college or you're in school, you have to take a test. That test is to test your knowledge of what you've been learning for the whole term. Do you see what I mean? So the same thing here is what I'm seeing here. Okay, so some of y'all may have had some sort of difficulty or a lack of something, and that is now going to be, you know, that is going to be now revoked. Things are now changing and transforming, and unexpected income or unexpected, whatever it is, whether it's an unexpected job interview, whatever it is, there's going to be something completely changing for you. And as I said, you have to let go of things in able to receive, you know, good energy and the blessings that's out there for you. Okay, hope that makes sense. Alrighty, so sorry, these cards are a little bit bigger. Spirit guides and guides, archangels. What is the message for the star sign of Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. What is it that they need to know, Cancer? The first video always takes me forever. I don't understand why. But each time I do readings, I do it randomly. I don't really have a set, you know, like, oh, I'm going to do a Celtic cross, or, oh, I'm going to do... No. I just pick out my cards from the stacks, you know, the shelf, and whatever I'm guided to, and then I just get into it, okay? So, as I said, the first reading always takes forever. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Cups. So yes, tired. Time to let go. Listless amount of issues that's been going on. Do you see what I mean? Searching to find and discover certain things. Do you see what I mean? It's time to let go. Eight of Cups. Okay, guys, exactly what I was talking about. Do not clench onto things of the past. We do need to figure out how we're moving best forwards on a spiritual level, and as well as our everyday life journey. Okay, so let me flip the cards over. So we have the Hermit and the Devil. Wow. We have the Empress and the Strength. Major arcanas here. And then we have the Five of Swords and the Three of Cups. Wow. Okay, let's put this over here. Righty, so with the Hermit, it's about wisdom, you know, growth within your wisdom. It's about humility, solitude, seeking, detachment. So we've got two cards of detachment here. So going within, analysing, and, you know, and having fresh eyes, basically. Fresh eyes on how best you want to live your life. Do you see what I mean? This is what I'm seeing here. There will be temptation here with the Devil, okay? So you could be taking on that Virgo energy. Do you see what I mean? But also there is compulsions and loss. There could be addictions or ego or what have you. It's time to let that go. It's now time for you to detach, you know, them things from your characteristics. Do you see what I mean? And then comes the Strength, you know, Leo energy. And what the hell? Did y'all hear that? Okay. That kind of shook me. So yeah, so I feel like it's time to be creative, and it's time to be reassured. You know, it's time to reassure yourself now that everything's going to be okay with great courage, and it's time to balance out, you know, be balanced and have some compassion and patience. Patience. Okay, patience. That kind of threw me. I do see you victorious, and I do see you celebrating. Okay, victorious, having that faith that you didn't even know you had. Now it's time for you to stand firm and take action with confidence. Do you see what I mean? With the Five of Swords. So yes, you're going through a transformation. You know, you're more happier now. You know, you're more blissful and cheerful. You know, because abundance is coming your way. So as I said, where you was once maybe struggling, there was a lack of something over the years. Do you see what I mean? Over the years. It could be to do with family, you know, lack of communication, or it could be lacking anywhere, in any which way, in any area of your life. Okay, it could be lacking of finances, whatever. Some of you did have a lack, you know, some sort of fall in your finances. Unexpected income is coming into you, okay? Something unexpected is happening, whether it's a job or what have you. And I feel like this is what's rightfully yours here with adjudication, okay? This is something that's rightfully yours, but you need to let go, okay? With the Eight of Cups, leave things behind, see it, observe it, keep moving, okay? See it, observe it, and keep it moving. you're transforming and transpiring into a beautiful butterfly. Okay, and with the universe, which is the world, there's a new cycle opening up for you. Okay, it's time to disconnect. You may feel bored, but you know, you may feel a bit bored because you're not used to the things that, you know, now you're going into something different. Let me tell you something. Whatever new comes into our life, no matter what it is, there's always that fear of doubt, or you know, there's that little bit of anxiety. With you, it's a little bit of boredom because you're used to this way. Do you see what I mean? You're used to this way of thinking. You're used to this way of doing. You're used to... Do you see what I mean? Come out of that comfort zone. So that once you come out of that comfort zone, you may not have the same facilities or the same, you know, the same dramas or the same what have you going on. So it's kind of... Things are kind of died down. Use that time to be creative. Do you see what I mean? Use that time to be creative and everything will be fine. You know, I do see success. I do see you, you know, being victorious and being more happy and getting out there more. Do you see what I mean? This is what I'm seeing. A great transformation. 8 of Cups, walking away, letting go. You're tired now. You know, the same old, different day, same shit. You know, that kind of thing. That kind of how I'm trying to explain it. All right, guys, so that's your reading. If you like your reading, please like, share, comment down below. It'd be lovely to read your views. Click on that notification bell. You will know as and when I have posted videos, but not before you have subscribed. Okay, stay focused, stay positive, and be safe, y'all. Peace out.